Hi, I actually didn't have a camera, so I can't respond to you in person, and also I didn't have a wall with very trendy wallpaper on to stand in front of. But listening to your video, I thought I would actually make a response rather than a comment. Because of with regards to the psychologist that said you sounded like a broken record, well, to me he sounds like a complete wanker. What an absolute twat. The worst thing to say to anyone with schizophrenia or any related illness. What an ignorant fool. So you should just completely ignore him. He is officially diagnosed as a wanker first class. But it's great news that you found a psychologist or psychiatrist or a shrink, as you put it, that you can actually talk to. That sounds fantastic. I don't think there's anything more important than being able to have a psychologist or psychiatrist that you can actually properly talk to with confidence. And the fact that he commented on your weight when you entered the room, I think that's fantastic. I think it's a bit abrupt, but it's brilliant that he can be that honest with you and point something out that you may feel slightly uncomfortable about. I think that's a really good way to move forward. I'm not sure about your doctor and about him being very conservative. That does annoy me when doctors are conservative. It sort of winds me up. But then again, sadly, I think most of them are really. Most of them seem to be that way inclined. But with regards to your medication, I was on Abilify for a while, and it caused me to put on huge amounts of weight. I mean, lots and lots and lots of weight. And I was only on it for about 8 to 9 months. So if you've been on it for that amount of time, I'm sure it would have that amount of effect on your body weight, because it took me quite a while to come off of it. But once I come off of it, I slowly started losing weight, and then it all sort of came off all at once within about 7 or 8 months. And that did really well. And I moved on to Seroquel, which I don't know if that's what it's registered in the States, but I think it is. But what's this thing about cost when your doctor's saying it was expensive to give you this other medication? That's ridiculous. That shouldn't be a problem at all. It shouldn't be about the expense. I mean, I think your health service works different from ours in Britain because of our government pays for all of it. So we don't actually have to pay for it. So I hope it isn't the fact that you can't afford it, because that would be really bad. Or if you, I don't know how it works in the States. If you could enlighten me, that would be quite interesting. So a lot of the people I look and listen to on YouTube don't really go into that, and I've always been a bit confused how it works in the States. But I think when you come off of it, it will make a really big difference. And I mean, I'm not a medical professional in any shape or form. I'm just a fellow schizo on the other side of the planet, just ranting on YouTube. But I think it will really help. And when I lost weight, I felt more confident. I felt more happy. It encouraged me to go to the gym and lose weight more quickly. And overall, I think it's brilliant. And I think it's probably a really, really good step for you to take. And I think for Abilify, for anybody else who just happens to be listening, who can't watch me because I don't have a web camera, be careful with Abilify. I don't know if you've been on any other medication like Seroquel. I think to me is the best type of medication. I think that's olanzapine or quetiapine. I think it's olanzapine is the chemical name for Seroquel. That to me didn't give me very much weight gain at all, and it's been brilliant. And since I've been on it, I've actually been so much better. And it's been nearly 2 years, and I've had minimal psychotic episodes or confused thoughts or voices. I mean, there's still some there, but they've really gone. So maybe have a look at that. What I've put in at the bottom of this video, though, in the little information box, I've forgotten what it's called, is a link to the United Kingdom's National Health Service information. Because of I have found this when I was looking for Abilify a while ago. I was looking on sites in the States and sites in Europe and sites in Australia and New Zealand, and different countries seem to have like different attitudes towards the drugs. I think it's because they're all done independently. There's no like international body. And when I found there was much more information on Seroquel on the American sites than there were on the British sites. I don't know why. I think it's all to do with independent medical boards and the different way that different countries handle their mental health care. But I put that on there so you can go and have a look and see if it is different. It may not be, but just if it's there, you can just use it just have a look around, and maybe it might give you some more information, because I always check anything that I get with a website abroad, just because it gives you a second opinion, and as you said, you're quite into your second opinions. But that's all good, and peace out. Speak to you soon, maybe on YouTube or whenever. And I would like to see how everything happens as you slowly come off Abilify, because as far as I'm concerned, it's shit of the first degree. Right, peace out, bye.